Hey everybody, Rayme here. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope that you're doing well. I'm doing well. Um, got some cool new stuff to talk about tonight. Not really huge. Well, some of it actually is. I think it's kind of cool, kind of big. Um, so let's get going. All right. So first thing I want to talk about this evening. If you weren't paying attention, let me drag this onto the screen. For those of you listening, you're just going to have to imagine what I'm talking about. I'll just do the best I can to describe it. All right, so Disney Plus came out today. Have you seen it? So, first let's talk about what Disney Plus is and let me show you what it's like because I've got it here up on the screen because I've got an account for it. All right, so Disney Plus is the new Disney streaming service. Basically, it's like a Netflix that's everything Disney. Um, it costs like $6.99 a month, $5.99 a month, something like that. So it's like $5-6, not too expensive. There are some different prices depending on like if you're bundled with a few other things. Like for example, for me, I have unlimited data with Verizon Wireless through my cell service, so I get Disney Plus for free for a whole year, which is pretty cool. And then I gotta subscribe if we continue to like it. But so it was just released today. So let's check out what Disney Plus really is. So first of all, and I'm going to do like a video just on Disney Plus in the next 2 or 3 days, just to like kind of review it. But I'm going to talk about like my initial reaction today after checking it out because it's pretty cool. Um, okay, so what I'm seeing here, sorry about that. Okay, so Disney Plus. All right, so we got the home screen here. I'm like logged in already. I've logged into my account. You can search for movies. You could have a watch list. You know, very Netflix like, right? Like I'm obviously I'm on the computer looking at this, but you know you can view it through your phone, iPad, computer, or like your Roku device, that kind of stuff. You know, so pretty much everyone can see it. So okay, so there's your watch list, which is normal. There's originals, which I do think is kind of odd because isn't every single thing on Disney original? I don't know. I mean, I guess not, maybe. But I think what this means is like maybe things that uh aren't anywhere else, like they've not been shown before. I don't know. I never heard of any of these things, so I don't know. Like this looks like a reality Pixar. They're talking about it. Maybe I don't know if these. I haven't heard of this new Star Wars. I did know they were coming out with a new Lady and the Tramp. Maybe this is like where they're showing it. So maybe original means like it's shown here for the first time thing. I don't know. They don't really explain that. I was actually confused by that at first. So, okay. So then we get to stuff. We get to, let's go to, yeah, we'll go to movies first. So you go to movies and you know what? It's pretty awesome. I've got to admit, this is pretty cool. Um, they've got tons of Disney movies. I don't think they have everything just yet, but they have a lot of good stuff here. I mean, like a lot of stuff. Movies that I've forgotten about. Like they have Tron, the original Tron. Like if you, I love Tron. So here are like just featured ones that they think people are gonna want to watch. Like this is kind of cool. Like the new Dumbo movie. Me and my kids haven't seen that. And then they got like all the Star Wars, but they have all the Disney movies. Monsters University, Big Hero 6, Finding Dory, all the Disney movies in one place. Like if you don't own those DVDs for like $6 a month, this is totally worth having all those Disney movies for your kids because you know they're like $20 a pop on Blu-ray. So like this is much cheaper. Like Wreck-It Ralph and here's the new Tron. But they have the old. Like they have a bunch of the old. So this is like just their recommended. Like but they've got Aladdin, all the Disney stuff. So exciting, right? But they also have cool stuff like The Simpsons. So let's go to actually all movies. This is everything. We can kind of. Well, I'm not reading through all of these. Trust me. But I want to kind of scroll through some of them. And show you what they've got here, like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I mean, that's a really old movie. So they have like some of their older, like really older flicks, which is pretty cool, like, and they've got some National Geographic stuff. Because remember, Disney has purchased like Marvel, like all the rights to the Marvel movies. So they're on here now, like Ant-Man and stuff, Spider-Man, that kind of stuff. A few they have the rights to some of the National Geographic stuff is on here, I guess, which is pretty cool. I don't know, not that's the kind of stuff I always picture having on like my just TV account. But it's really neat that they have all this stuff. I mean, there's some really cool stuff here. Like there's stuff here definitely like for everyone, like kids, parents. Well, I don't know. But they have like tons of Christmas movies, like the Home Alone series is on here. Like just stuff like that, the Santa Claus. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. It's really nice. There's just tons and tons and tons of stuff. Pretty cool. I'm just kind of scrolling through, kind of to give you an idea of the different kinds of movies that they do have. You can see like from new to old kind of stuff. Pretty cool. Like Flight of the Navigator. They have that on. I mean, I knew that was a Disney movie. Me and my kids, we actually have seen it before because we have it. But that's an old school Disney movie they had when I was a kid. Like it's pretty cool. They have that. Oh, and like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and they've got like Frozen. Now, one thing I am curious about, so like Frozen, they're coming out with Frozen 2. It's going to be in theaters. So at what point do we get it on Disney Plus? Like, are they going to put it out on DVD and Disney Plus at the same time? Or are they going to put it on a DVD, hoping that everyone goes and buys it, and then like 3 months later put it on Disney Plus? Like, so I'm kind of curious how that's going to work, because that's like a money maker, and I'm real curious how that's going to go. I don't know, but it is pretty cool. I mean, they have tons of stuff, and it's all like kid friendly, like the Home Alone stuff, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I mean, it's pretty Disney PG, which I think they made it. Like your kids can go on here, and you don't have to be too concerned about them watching anything. So anyway, pretty cool. That's their movies. They got like every Disney thing. I could just keep reading them, but I'm not gonna do that. You can see how far. I mean, I can keep scrolling down here. I'll get to the end. It goes like they have the Wizard of Oz, Disney's Return to Oz, if you remember that movie. Like, how old is that? 1985. This is, Dorothy Returns to Oz. Like, just, way out there. So, let's see. And they have The Simpsons, which I guess isn't necessarily PG, but it is on TV. But I can scroll all the way down, and you can see they have tons of movies, a few hundred movies. Okay, so then we go to series, and series isn't as impressive as movies. I'm actually a little disappointed in the series. There's not really anything for me here necessarily. I mean, there's some things I could watch potentially, but like, and obviously like I'm a huge fan of The Simpsons, but like I just don't think that I'm gonna sit here and like watch any of these. One of the things that I did was cool is they have some of the old Marvel stuff, which is interesting to me. They have like the old X-Men, like I love that, but like this is really like kids' world right here. They have the old DuckTales, like some cool stuff that I would think is neat, but like that's it. That's series. Look, that's everything. And that is like 100 there, but it's nothing compared to movies. Like I was expecting a lot more series wise, because this is what's going to get people to really watch it. Like they're going to keep coming with movies, but like I've got that in Netflix and stuff. I care more about like the new stuff coming out. All right, so that's Disney Plus. Kind of cool, right? I think it's kind of neat. Okay, next thing. New World of Warcraft was announced. I did briefly mention this last week, I believe. But it's kind of cool. I've been, reading since they announced the new one. I've been slowly reading about it more and more, learning about some of the new stuff they're going to have it, and it convinced me to go ahead and resub my World of Warcraft account. I don't like doing it because it does cost money. It's $15 a month, and I'm not a big fan of paying monthly for a game, or really even paying for a game. I like the free-to-play, like League of Legends and stuff, and those games make the most money. So I'm a big fan of free-to-play games for many number of reasons. But I did resub the World of Warcraft. I'm going to do some World of Warcraft design stuff soon here, make some separate videos for that. Maybe stream a little bit of me playing. I said I was going to start streaming like my gameplay once or twice a week, and I totally have not been doing that. I did some of the Halo beta, but a lot of that had to do with I was sick, and then after I went camping, the smoke from the campfire, like my allergies were just like going nuts all last week. I mean, I could not talk hardly at all. So New World of Warcraft's coming out. I'm pretty excited for the new game. It just says coming 2020, so we don't know when. But what I'm doing is I've resubbed mostly because I want to get my character to the end game of the current game that's out, so that when the new one comes out, I'm ready to go. When you purchase the game, one cool thing about World of Warcraft is you can purchase there are a few different options, and I guess all games kind of do this, but it's kind of neat in World of Warcraft, and I'll just show you. Let's see. Okay, so what we can do is we can see, all right, here we go. So you have the base edition. Let's see. Are they going to tell me what the difference is here? Here we go. So you have 3 different versions you can purchase. You have the base edition, which is $40, which is not terrible for a new game, considering some of them cost $50 or $60, but they do charge you that monthly fee, so I don't like that. They should kind of give you the option, like, hey, you pay a monthly fee for a year, or you buy the game and that includes it or something. But basically what happens is it's kind of neat. So if you buy the game, just the $39 version, you don't get anything. But if you get the $59 version, and then they have a $79 version. So for the $59 version, you get a character that's max level, which is kind of cool. So I can pick like another character besides my main and boost them to 120 so that I have a character that's up there, which I think is really cool. So I think what I'm going to do, and then this one gives you 30 days of game time, but in my opinion, and they give you some like effects, but it's not worth an extra $20 when game time's only 15. In my opinion, this is the best value for my money. I see why people will like this one the best and why it's worth it for them. This, like things like pets, I could care, and like little effects, I don't care about whatsoever unless it's something that makes my character look really, really, really cool. I just don't care about, so it's just not worth it for me. So I'm not going to buy this version, but I will probably buy this $59 version to get the 120 character boost. So anyway, that's that. But I'm really excited. Kind of cool new WoW's coming out, so excited about that. Hope it's cool. All right. Final thing I want to talk about tonight. Okay, so and I talk about these issues all the time. It's like, why do these companies keep stealing our data? So it's an article. Google reportedly collects health data of millions of Americans without informing patients. It's like, I mean, I know all these companies are doing it. Amazon, everybody's doing it. All the big companies are doing it. It's like, I just don't get it. So here's my thing. My thing has always been, I don't mind them collecting data if they tell me, like specifically say, we're collecting your data, not like that big, huge accept user agreement to use our tool, which you basically have to use that no one can read. No. Like they say, this is the data we're going to collect. This is how we're going to use it. And this is how much we're going to pay you for that data. Because they're making money off this data, and it's not cool because, you know, I'm using their service and that's already an agreement. Like, I'm not letting them use my data, and they're making money off my data, which I definitely do not approve of. It's not cool. They want to do it. Fine, I'll let them if they tell me what it is. What kind of data they want, and they pay me for it. I will gladly let them, and so will everyone else. But right now, this is not cool. Not cool Google, not cool Amazon, and all the companies doing stuff like this, which is all of you out there, Facebook and whoever else. Stop doing it. Like, users don't like it. I definitely don't like it. It's just very bothersome. It's one of the reasons I'm so private. You can see, like, let's see. Oh, can you see my desktop? Yes, you can. You can see, like, I use Firefox. You can see, like, in the top right corner here, I have my add-on is HTTPS everywhere. I have uBlock Origin. What these are doing is these are blocking all trackers. So, like, Google can see, like, when I'm in Gmail, like, they can see what kind of messages I look at. But I don't even use Google search engine. Like, they cannot see what I'm doing while I'm browsing the web. Neither can Facebook. Amazon, oh my goodness. I have so many problems with Amazon because I block their trackers. Every time I log in, I got to do a 2-step login. They got to text my phone, and I got to enter in a number just to get to Amazon's web every single time I visit the site. So, you know, they are tracking significantly. And some of the reasons they track is for security. And okay, but when they're selling stuff like this, not cool. I don't like it. Just something to pay attention to, and I've talked about security and keeping yourself secure a bunch of times, but you've got to keep it secure. That's my little spiel for tonight. That's really all I have. I'm going to have some more stuff on Thursday, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm really, now my voice is better. Hopefully I'm feeling better. I'm gonna try to stream a little bit tomorrow night. I've been playing. I've been playing a few different games. First of all, I'm still in the Halo beta, which I've talked about a bunch of times. So I'm still in that Halo beta. I've obviously resubbed the World of Warcraft, so I'm playing more World of Warcraft. What else? Oh, and a game, I'm playing a lot of Overwatch, which is really cool. So I bought Overwatch when it first came out, and then I totally stopped playing it after like 20, 30 hours. I probably had like 30 hours in game, and then I just kind of quit. And I literally hadn't touched it until a few weeks ago because a bunch of people in my eSports club have been playing it and talking about it. And I was like, I need to give this game another shot. And I went in and gave it another shot, and I'm actually like, whoa, this game is awesome. I don't know why I didn't like it, but it's a lot of fun. I'll talk a little bit about that coming up. But anyway, that's it. So have a good night, y'all.